Throughout football history, wise men have congregated to bring you the best stats, predictions, and analysis of the game. These are not those men. 3 derelict Oakland Raiders fans expelled from clown school for shaping inappropriate balloon animals at children's birthday parties and borrowing the school clown car to attend a Murphy's Law gig in Brooklyn. With no ambitions outside of rodeo barrel racing and the Shiner Circus, they made their way to the rolling hills of northwestern New Jersey and established a home at the Irish Cottage Inn. Surrounded by Jets and Giants fans, they called in reinforcements and established a circus sideshow of their own, known as the New Jersey chapter of the Black Hole. Join the party each week on the Fan Club Blitz, a wild ride into the world of die-hard football team fan clubs from across the globe with your hosts, Splatterhead, Fitz, and Tom, and Potts. Clown School Rejects. What's shaking?
I don't know.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on? Fan Club Blitz, episode 40.
Episode 40, all right.
40?
40.
I've always wondered, how did we get lumped in with the Shiner Circus?
I don't know. Because we're clowns. Yeah.
I always thought they were their own clowns in the small cars.
Well, I don't know.
And the fezzes.
Okay.
It's all the guys that quit doing what they wanted to do because they didn't like the hats.
Well, we need Raider fezzes.
Yeah, we need Raider fezzes.
That's all we need to do is show up at the cottage, all of us wearing Raider fezzes.
Yeah. So here we are,
Yep.
episode 40. The Fan Club Blitz on Murph's Fan Cave.
Yeah.
Who else is on that?
I don't know.
Raiders Fan Radio.
Yep.
Mondays with
Mikey.
Mondays with Mikey and Murph.
Mikey and Murph.
Us.
Us.
That's it for now.
What's the other show with the
I don't think there's another show.
legend thing?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Oh, the.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
There is another one.
I'm blowing it here.
What is the name of that?
Tales from the Dark Side.
Tales from the Dark Side. That's it.
Or Tales from the Nation. Something.
Yeah, Tales from the Nation. Yeah.
Sorry, Murph. We're screwing this all up. It's been a while.
Don't worry, he'll edit it out.
Chuck's screwing it up, actually, because he hasn't started drinking yet. Me and Potts are already drinking.
Yeah,
I know.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
so you can't blame us, blame Chuck.
But we did promise Chuck no swearing.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't want to do any more work than I have to.
You can just send it off to Murph. He'll edit it.
Yeah.
He
I'm
lives-
trying to. I gotta get this right, man.
Yeah,
Gotta
I know.
get this right.
I know.
I
I
can't
think
s-
it's Tales from the Nation.
I can't screw this up.
I can see the logo now. It's Tales from the Nation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Am I right?
I don't know.
Are you
I'm
right?
looking for it. I'm looking for it. Tales from the Nation. I told you guys.
Yeah, you
there we
told
go,
us.
Yeah.
It's a spinoff of Tales from the Dark Side. So,
Yeah,
you know,
yes.
that's where I, and we are the Dark Side.
It's all right. It's all
So-
relevant.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said,
Yes.
I don't know what you knuckleheads are talking about. Tales from the Nation is on Murph's Fan Cave.
Okay.
And it's actually a great show.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't
it
have
is
screwed that up.
No.
It's one of my favorite things. Plus, it's very short.
Yes.
So, what's going on in Raiderland?
I don't know. We got.
I don't know.
We're on
man.
TV.
I don't know. It's 90 degrees outside my house, and I got frostbite, so I don't know what the hell's
Uh-oh.
Oh, ouch. You know, I'm still puzzled about that whole thing. I was telling you before, Tom. I'm like, you figure he goes into a cryo chamber, like the person that's administering the cryo chamber. You think they would give him the proper feet wear?
Unless he's one of those loonies that bought their own, like Michael Jackson and stuff.
Who knows?
The water's boiling.
Water's boiling.
Okay.
I see steam coming up from it.
Oh, we better hit pause.
Yes.
We're making beer, folks.
Yeah, we're making beer.
Okay, where were we? We saved the beer.
We see
Yeah.
beer safe.
Yeah, we're making beer.
We're making beer, so we had to stop. Bots
Yeah.
noticed that the water was steaming, and
Yes.
we checked the temperature, and we're right on point. So,
I haven't been. I'm not that far into drinking yet, so I noticed it.
right, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Too Evil. It's called. It's a collab from Two Roads and Evil Twin Brewing. Geyser Goose. It's Ghosts or whatever. It's brewed on Icelandic moss, herbs, and kelp and sea salt.
Nice.
It's good. I mean, it's good.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man! Can't take you anywhere.
Beep.
It Car crash.
Right at the beginning.
It's right at the beginning. Murph, you
my
do
God.
you do it, Murph. It's all right.
Beep.
What are you drinking?
It's good.
I am drinking Hellas in a Bucket, 7 Mile Brewing, down in Rio Grande, New Jersey.
Yeah, 7 miles, good.
It's a good beer to drink all day. It's only 4.5. It tastes very good.
All right.
So
Yeah, what is the ABV of this one?
I'm digging it. You know, it's the first time I had this beer when I was down in Cape May. I didn't make this brewery because I was hammered. Because of
So much beer, so little
The other
time.
4 stops I made, I got hammered, so I never got to this one. So
It wasn't because of the naughty spirits incident.
yeah, it was probably what did it.
Well, I'm drinking from Duncan, who, by the way, changed their name officially to Duncan.
It's no more donuts, huh?
Right. They want to be associated with things other than donuts, but I wouldn't want to dunk my breakfast sandwich in anything. So,
No.
No.
but I have an unsweetened iced tea. Screw all you Southerners with your sugar water. I have an unsweetened iced tea with lemon. And there's a saw buzzing in the background.
Yeah.
Bzzz.
Yeah. They're still building the bar.
They're still building the bar.
You know what's disturbing? The amount of people in New Jersey that go to Dunkin'
Yeah, Dunkin'.
Dunkin'.
for breakfast sandwiches.
Well, we've been calling it.
That really aggravates me because
We've been calling it Dunkin' forever,
Yeah,
but now they officially changed their name.
but that's disturbing to me. The amount of people that use these apps and order ahead
and they
for
go
microwaved breakfast
Well,
sandwiches.
I'll tell you what. I'm guilty of that.
when there's like a deli on every block that's slinging really good stuff.
But I'm guilty of that because when I work in Manhattan,
yeah.
I'll go out for lunch and I'll just go to Dunkin' and grab a couple of egg and cheese sandwiches because I don't want to spend $12 on a slice of pizza.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
So I can, the prices for Dunkin' are the same in Manhattan as they are here. So I go in there, grab a couple sandwiches.
Okay, well I see your point there.
I don't get their breakfast sandwiches, but I do like their little hash browns. You know, when they microwave them, they're pretty good.
The only thing I do is in a pinch, I walk across the street and get a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
So,
but if I go to get a breakfast sandwich, I'm going to get a breakfast sandwich at a deli.
but I am going to switch over to a beer as soon as my iced tea is done.
Better. You had me worried there for a second there.
Yeah, but it's pretty good.
Yes.
It's pretty good iced tea.
Okay,
Unsweetened, not that sweet tea crap. You guys are all. I went down there and tried one. You trying to send me in a diabetic shock with this stuff.
Yeah, it's like syrup.
This is disgusting. They drink it all day long,
it's
every
awesome.
day, all day.
Sweet tea is huge down there.
Yeah.
In the South, man. Woo.
Yeah,
It's brutal.
I made a mistake order and wanted a Cracker Barrel. I said, "Can I have an iced tea? Sweet tea?" I was like, "Yeah, whatever. Put some sugar in it."
Yeah.
And I got this thing. I was like, "What is this?"
They're trying to kill you. You can't even taste any tea in those things. It's just sugar.
Yeah.
I had a sweet tea.
They love it.
I had a sweet tea once down in Alabama. When I was down in Alabama, I swear to God, I thought I went through time.
Yeah.
It was just like you were like. It was like all the colors of the rainbow passed me and everything. I was like, how much sugar did they put in this damn thing? So it was just like.
So the Raiders are on television.
Yeah.
We have a television show.
Yeah.
It's great because it leads right up to the season.
Yeah,
So we got Raiders from, and it's HBO, so it's on like 67 times every day.
Don't you like it though? It's like you see the small things, right? Like, because you always wondered about camp. Oh, what did it actually really look like? What does it look like over there? They show you like different angles and stuff, so you get to see the whole different.
That's what I liked. I could deal without the storylines.
Right.
Man, those guys.
Ollie getting cut was funny.
Remember back in the day when they used to practice and they just slept in dorms with cots?
Yeah.
Now these guys got freaking hotel rooms, man.
Yeah.
It's like gorgeous.
You know, I like the Madden spot.
That was
First
cool.
thing in the morning, we're throwing them on a 7-man sled, get rid of their hangovers.
Yeah. He's like, as a coach, you could do this all day.
Yep.
You know?
and you know what? And what did he say? He goes, every team should have a 7-man sled. If you don't using it, you're just I don't know what's wrong with you. That's what he said. And thank God Gruden still has a 7-man sled. Of
course.
He's old school.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Yep. You ask Richie, right? When was the last time you hit a sled?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Didn't he say college?
Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff, man.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I've watched it a couple times now,
Yeah.
2-3 times.
Yeah.
I don't know. We watched it live, my
Yeah.
place.
I don't know what this whole thing about.
I could have dealt without the horseback riding.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Abrams a big horse guy though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's his
still.
thing.
That was a little.
yeah. I don't
know,
care about that.
I know. I don't know what that whole thing was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Hard Knocks, man.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
the
dumber
show.
than the air balloon ride.
But me and Tom were talking about the whole Abram and Gruden exchange
Yeah,
when he said, "Stop, effing with my players, my offensive players." And
Yeah.
he goes, "I'm the coach. I'm the one that calls all the shots and stuff." And then
Yeah.
he started going back. That's a really cool exchange.
but he loves it.
Oh, I know he loves it.
He loves it.
But they're doing it. The camera's behind them. They're doing it
Yeah.
for the camera now.
It's all
so
for TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess we got to talk about.
The
AB?
the elephant in the room.
I guess we got to talk about that. Not like every other podcast isn't talking about
I
it,
know.
but
I don't know. My thoughts is it's just for show.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too.
But I love going with it, so I just love getting other people angry.
Oh
too.
yeah, they're all riled up, man. They're all riled up.
If I was him, I would quit.
I like Gruden's press release. He's like, we support him.
Yeah.
He's got an
Well,
injury, he'll
and
be fine.
And like Tom was saying, there's other guys. They were talking about how they played for so many years. They're used to the equipment that they're playing with, and I get that.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, why wouldn't you? Like,
Yeah.
Now the leagues decide that you can't wear that.
He's got a right to put up a fight.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose,
Yeah.
Well,
but he can put up a stink, but he's not gonna quit playing football.
You ain't losing that kind of coin.
I mean,
It's hard to sustain that lifestyle. You don't have that coin.
but again, from last season with my statements about Khalil Mack, I'm not making any bold. I'm not making any bold statements here.
We'll make a bold statement. He's gonna quit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because last year we said Mac is staying.
Yeah.
And he didn't. So we're saying
My,
AB's quitting.
all right, we'll say that. Yeah, my opinion is half of it is reality TV.
Yeah.
Half of it is he's putting up a stink.
Yes.
And but he's not, I don't see the guy, completely giving up football
No.
over this.
No.
He can threaten it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
if it was like the old days, right? They come, they inspect the equipment, they give you the thumbs up, they go, and then you put whatever the hell you want on,
Yeah.
and you go back out on the field. They're not inspecting it again. That's
I didn't know if you saw on social media, Phil Villapiano's daughter posted on her Facebook page, AB, you want to borrow my dad's helmet from Circa, whatever? And
Yeah.
it was his actual helmet, and you saw that damn thing. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
It was like, how did that protect their... I mean, it was a helmet, but it was just like, there was zero padding.
They used to
there.
wear leather hats.
Yeah, I know, but it was just like...
like,
But it was funny that she posted that, though. It was
Yeah.
hilarious. Like, just right at, after it started getting big, she posted it on there. It was fucking...
Yeah.
It was great. It was
but
great.
I'm looking forward to seeing him on the field.
Yeah, I
but
know, me too.
it's
Yeah,
like,
I am too.
but it's like I said, it doesn't really matter. It's not like the Raiders are going to pass the damn ball anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they don't need,
yeah,
they
we
don't
got
need
the
him for
best.
three-
We got the best receiver in the league.
Yeah, we don't need him for 3 yards.
It's 3rd and 11. 3-yard dink and dunk to, Soupy Sales.
Soupy sales. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what Chuck texted me last night. He was
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, it's gonna be all check downs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the guy out there, but I don't think it matters much when we're just, it's a running team anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and but if the guys can get open, man, they're gonna get open, and we're gonna pass it. But
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I've seen guys open before where we didn't pass it.
Well,
Guys
I know.
three guys standing in the end zone, and
sending smoke signals.
Yeah.
He's sitting down having a cup of tea.
and we're giving it to the muscle hamster,
Yep.
and he fumbles.
Yeah. And
Oh,
Carr doesn't have a security blanket this year either.
No,
he doesn't have a tight end.
His big ass tight end.
that's right.
So he
That's
doesn't
right.
have that this year. So
But
Now we'll see. We don't even know what the hell this offense is gonna look.
we have no idea.
Yeah.
We're just going off of previous experience as
Yeah,
but-
fans.
Well, my expectations are like I told you. I go in so freaking low. It's like you can't get any lower
yeah,
because I'm not gonna stay high anymore. I can't do that because then you get so excited and then you get let down.
well, you see, my deal is I stay high all the time,
We're talking about a different.
Talking about different
so that way
high.
I don't pay attention.
We're talking about a different kind of high.
Yeah, well, it dulls it.
Oh, okay.
So
Dulls the pain.
yes, it dulls the pain.
So
So
I'm.
it makes it enjoyable to watch.
I'm just
because
looking.
then I just laugh and laugh and laugh.
I'm just looking forward for another fun season with the black hole.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward just to hang out with the crew and.
Yep, we got a lot of visitors coming to see us this season.
Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good year.
Big tailgate going on. Be like, hey,
Tailgate, yes.
we got stickers for sale.
We got stickers for sale that benefit the tailgate.
That's right.
Yes. More you buy, the more we give you.
Yes. PayPal Fan Club Blitz at yahoo.com.
Think about that for a second.
Fan Club Blitz at yahoo.com. Send that into PayPal.
$8, right?
$8 for 2 gets sent to your house. Use the friends and family option so we don't get charged.
Yeah.
And that directly benefits our tailgate.
Yeah, you people buying tickets too.
Yeah. If anybody's buying tickets, buy a couple stickers.
Yeah.
Package it with it.
Yeah.
But you can use that same email address for the PayPal, and
Yeah.
we have some seats
Tell you
available.
what, I'll tell you right now, if you're buying a ticket and you want stickers, you get the 2 stickers for $7 because you don't have to pay postage because you're getting the tickets mailed to you, right? No?
Some people are. Some people are just waiting
Okay.
for us to hand them to them.
Okay, well, if you're getting the tickets mailed to you, then you don't have to pay postage.
But
we'll throw the stickers in.
But what we do need is to remind you.
Yes.
We only have a few. I think we got about 20 seats left.
Yes.
So if you're buying tickets, some of you have not hit the send money to friends and family thing, and then we're getting a fee.
Yeah.
So now we have to eat that because what are we gonna do?
Yep.
You just hit friends and family because that's what we are, friends and family.
Yes.
So tickets are $65. They're in section 336, rows 15 through 20. There's going to be a lot of people sitting with us, all Raiders fans except for one Jet fan.
And some dignitaries.
And we got some dignitaries coming in from Oakland. And yeah, man.
Are we? We're selling stickers at the place too, right? At the tailgate?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just so in case they want to buy there too.
And the tailgate, we're going to be serving Jersey breakfast.
Me and Tom are going to be slinging breakfast sandwiches in the morning. Come see us.
Homemade Staten Island Italian food.
Oh,
And,
can't wait.
because that's the New York City guys. New York City Black Hole. And lots of beer. And tailgate's free. You just need to, throw in a donation into the bucket.
Yep.
And you're covered. We're going to have beer, soda, water, food.
Yeah.
And a DJ.
Yep.
Philly's going to be there with us.
Yeah,
right?
DJ Mike Scott's going to be, but they're not bringing any food or anything. So.
No?
No.
Okay.
No, that's going to be us in New York.
Yeah.
You got it.
DJ Mike is going to be DJing. And
Does he take requests?
sure. And that's what's going on, man.
Okay.
Sweet.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, me and Tom are going to be slinging.
Yeah,
some
we
breakfast
got
sandwiches.
breakfast.
Come see us for breakfast,
Yeah.
though. Seriously.
Yeah, come
Because
see
we're
us
going to
for
be there
breakfast.
first thing. so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll get authentic Jersey breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, just hit us up if you got any questions,
Yeah.
You know how to find us.
But I don't know how much more Chuck can actually post on Facebook of where the tickets are. And
No,
the
yeah,
sections.
yeah.
I mean, I've seen.
Well, I got to keep posting it because
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell them all. So
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
they're trickling in.
Well, what's happening is there's multiple threads that happen, so he has to keep posting in the threads, but it's there. So just keep looking at our page or whatever, and they're there.
Yeah,
Poke your head on the Instagram.
Or shoot us-
Information's all over on the Fan Club Blitz page on
Or shoot us an
Instagram.
email,
And as we-
fanclubblitz
and
at
as we get-
yahoo.com, or call us, 732-798-0257.
There you go.
And as we get closer, we're going to have an itinerary of the festivities for
Sure.
the weekend, right,
Yes.
too?
Yep.
So,
So, what's coming up on the show today? We have a guest.
Yeah,
We got a returning guest.
a returning guest.
We got Eddie Joe Reyes from Kansas City
Kansas City,
Raider
right?
Nation.
Yes.
They got their big annual picnic coming up. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that. And
solid.
we might get JT from the New York City Black
Yeah,
Hole on.
from Staten Island.
We're
We'll
going.
talk about the tailgate with him.
We're going back and forth if
Yeah.
Text him.
he
Get him
can
out
squeeze the time in.
Yeah.
And that's about it, man.
Yeah.
there. Sweet.
That's enough for a show.
Yes.
So I'm gonna.
I mean, we had a preseason game, but does that really?
No, I mean, yeah, we won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max Crosby got hurt though.
Yeah.
The defensive rooks look pretty good.
Yeah.
Crosby or Renfro?
Crosby broke his hand.
Oh, okay.
Max Crosby. Mad Max. But he played the rest of the game though. They
All
wrapped
right.
it up, so
Yeah.
I don't know how bad it is.
It'd be all right. You only need one.
The only one I'm more depressed about is Gabe Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really stinks. It's
Yeah.
just like-
Yeah, that creates a hole.
it's just,
But,
especially with Incognito missing
Yep.
2 games. because
Two
of it.
crucial games.
2 crucial games against with a
But
stupid.
they should have enough in camp to find out who's going to plug that hole.
Sure.
Yeah, I would
So-
think so.
You know,
They said that-
obviously, it wasn't going to be.
They said, Furl, looked, he only had 2 good. I mean, they didn't play long, right? I mean, they were in and out,
Yeah, I think so.
right? If he
I
had,
don't know. I didn't
he
see
had,
any of
he
it.
had
I
one.
just
He
seen
had
the
one
score.
tackle for a loss, and he had another.
I saw some highlights this morning.
So Trayvon played really good too.
Yeah, no, they look good. I mean,
Trayvon's gonna be.
the 49ers fans are all excited.
Yeah. Defense is going to be fast. I think.
Niners
Did you see-
fans are very
Did you see
excited.
Fitz's post
Yeah,
about that?
yeah,
Oh man,
Fitz
I
is
love
like,
that.
yeah,
Oh, he
they're-
crushed him.
Niners fans are super excited. They stopped a bunch of guys that are going to be working at Home Depot in 2 weeks from getting a first down.
Down, yeah,
Woohoo!
yeah. They stopped with the 4th stringers.
Yeah.
Like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think even guys that are gonna make the practice
Yeah.
squad.
No.
Exactly.
No, these
Yeah.
are all car wash guys.
Yeah.
That's why you don't see us getting
Yeah.
excited over even like the like
Back to your physical therapy position.
Yeah.
even the first game. But man, the Niners fans, whoo, they brought out the wine and the cheese.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
What can you do?
Yeah, well,
But yeah, we won. We beat the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
the Lambs.
Yay.
In preseason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than losing.
Now, where do we play next? Canada?
No,
Yeah.
Well, we're playing.
Jesus.
We're playing the Cardinals, right? And,
Is that the next game?
Yeah, the Cardinals and
That one's on TV.
Yeah, that one's on TV.
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who do we play in Canada.
Green Bay.
Green Bay. All right. Canada. Why?
I don't know. Low ticket sales too. Apparently the
All
Canadians.
the way out in the West. Canada. It's like what is it? Manitoba? I don't know where
Yeah,
they
but
where they're
what's that-
playing.
why are we playing in Canada?
I don't know because the NFL are ridiculous.
The NFL are
No,
like
but the game was moved there because of something.
I don't know.
Because it was originally scheduled at Lambeau.
You know what? They're really dealing us like really dirty because of like just like why can't for the last year do we have to travel to England? Do we have to travel to Canada?
Right.
Do we have to just let them play at home?
Yeah.
You know what? You know how you get
Now,
eight,
if it's a charter flight by the team, do all these guys get air miles?
I don't know. You know how we get 8 and you're supposed to get 8 and 8. Well, you know what? They should at least gave us 10 and 6.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of like because we're I don't know.
What can you do?
No,
What can you do? I know what I can do.
I know what I can do too.
I
I can
can-
have another beer.
I can hit pause, grab a beer, and then we'll text Eddie and see if he's ready.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right, I'm drinking a beer now.
All right.
I'm drinking a 1883 India Pale Ale at 6.7% ABV from Mud Hen in Wildwood, New Jersey.
Nice,
I
shore
didn't-
beer.
I didn't know they existed.
No, I didn't either until Potts pulled the can out.
Yeah, born, brewed, and served in Wildwood, New Jersey. So I don't see any IBUs on here. It's not very hoppy. It's not, I mean, it's hoppy, but it's not, moronic hoppy.
Yeah.
It's very
that's good.
tasty. So we're going to get Eddie on the line in a minute. He says, give me 1 minute.
Okay.
And we'll get him. We'll talk about.
Potts is banging down a natty bow, man.
I got a natty bow.
There you go. I almost grabbed one too, and I was
This-
like, oh,
this is the beer.
That needs no
This is the
introduction.
Beer, this is the beer me and Tom almost beat the hell out of the guy behind the counter at
Yeah.
the Baltimore Ravens Stadium.
Yeah, I was mad.
And he looked at us like, hey, don't shoot the messenger, man. I totally get it. The brewery's right down the street, and I don't know why we have it. Me and him were ready to beat him. Like,
I was like, why are you serving us Stella when
Yeah.
Natty Bow's down the street?
who the hell wants to drink Stella Artois?
I didn't.
No.
I had one.
and it was funny. The next time I went to, hey, Tom, I'm going to go get you a beer. What do you want? He goes, he rolled his eyes and just shook. He said, just give me a Stella.
That was literally the best beer they had. And that's how bad the beer selection is in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah, not let alone the fan selection either. So.
Sounds good.
All right. We got our old friend Eddie from Kansas City Raider Nation on the line.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
How's it going, guys?
It's going good, man. It's going good. So it's about that time of year again, right?
Pretty much. We're getting ready for our 4th annual group picnic. It started off like a mid-year, well, I guess 4 years ago, obviously. Started something small. Last year we had about 350 Raider fans out there. We're expecting at least another 100 more. It's
Nice.
surprisingly grown as quick as it has. Especially, I love it that it's right in the heart of enemy territory.
No.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
we love that
we
stuff.
love
We
that
did
too.
too.
We love it too,
Yeah.
man. We're that's exciting, man. I like maybe the podcast helped.
Yeah.
Maybe the podcast helped last year.
Maybe.
Definitely,
Hopefully.
definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool, man. So how do people find out about if they want to go to the picnic?
They can reach out to us via social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at KC Raider Nation across all platforms. I mean, like I said, it's one thing that we got a couple of special things going on this year. So we're going to just do a quarterback competition for the kids. And the one thing I'm really, really excited about is something I kind of threw together called the Snake Pit Challenge. After the great Kenny Stabler, he's known for, being a party animal. So kind of think, 3-point contest meets QB skill plus, they're hammering shots every station they're going to.
Nice.
Right. That's
It's going to
excellent.
turn into something pretty exciting.
That's
the one rule, you can't lose your liquor. You lose your liquor, you're done.
You lose your liquor, you're out.
You're
Okay.
out.
Nice.
And I
Right.
bet Kenny never lost his liquor.
Stabler would not be appreciative if somebody's over there calling Ralph and filling the guts out.
That's right, man.
Well, since Fitz is on a bender, maybe we'll send him out there and he could join for us.
Now Fitz,
There we go.
he's not losing his liquor.
Yeah. So.
Nice, man. What else you guys have going on? I know that's the big thing coming up, but
Yeah, that's the big thing. We're back down at Clip Sparks. They shut down on Sundays and only let us in it, so we don't have to deal with all this catch from mustard around. They shut it down just particularly for us. So
Nice.
we're blessed with that one.
That's awesome.
That's the one thing that's a little rough right now. The way where the fans have been tripping in. I'm waiting for that Madden curse to kick in a little early.
that's right. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Me too. They're talking about I think defensive coordinators have had enough time to key in on that kid. We'll see.
Well, we've seen it. Well, we've seen it happen over the last several years with all the other Wonder Boys.
Yep.
That the following season they're not as effective as they were when they just burst on the scene. So.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, we're ready with a nice warm piece of humble pie when they come back down from their choking in the playoffs after last year. So
Yeah.
we're ready for them to come back to earth.
Yeah, man. And what's the deal with, we get Incognito suspended for making a threat against a dead guy. and then of course the Chiefs, they got guys beating up their kids and whatnot and recording stuff, which is pretty blatant and
They get a pass.
nothing happens.
Yeah, you're okay.
They get a pass.
We know you're sorry.
Yeah.
It's terrible,
Yeah,
man.
you look at Martavius Bryant's case. He can't even get to talk to anybody about playing the game for enjoying a little natural herb. And yet you got Tyreek over there doing his own personal. I don't know what he wants to call it, but whatever he wants to do with that doesn't seem right to me. But
Yeah, I mean
guess
that's a crime what they're doing to Bryant, man.
Yeah.
definitely.
So what's the big plans for the tailgate this season?
So we're working on something. We always love partnering with our fellow booster clubs. So Oklahoma Raider Nation, 918 Raider Nation, Northwest Arkansas. We got another group starting up, Central Missouri. It's beautiful having all these booster clubs start up around this way in the Midwest. Of course, we like to get with them, do things together, especially knowing the Raiders come to Kansas City every single year. We're the hub of at least this far west, the east, to get everybody together. So we're partnering with them. We got a couple other things in the works, trying to get some details finished out with that. So we'll be ready for that come that first week of December. So we'll be ready for that. And I want to get back on once we get those details figured out, so we can throw that back out there and try to get some more folks to come down and join us.
Yeah, we definitely will have you back on, man. I'd really like to catch a game there, especially since it's the last Oakland Raiders game there.
Yes.
So, outside of the playoffs, but I'd really like to make it out. And what other games you planning to attend this season?
With them coming up, I mean, a little closer this way. I know Minnesota's only 6 hours away from Kansas City, so I might try to slide up to that one. I know there's a pretty good-sized group from Kansas City heading out to Week 2 to see the last Raiders-Chiefs game in Oakland.
Nice.
I know we got something set up with Ricky's already out there for that Raider rally the night before. Got a little special section for us up there among with everybody else that's out there. That's the one big game that everybody's planning on hitting this year. Just to send Oakland off one last time.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, let your crew know that there's a lot of people coming out to New Jersey for the Jets game too.
And we have tickets.
We have tickets. They're cheap, but
I've been envious of that one, seeing everybody talking about hitting that one. That's on my bucket list, definitely. So if it's not this time, next time they're out there, I want to come out there and come out to the Irish Cottage, have a few with you guys.
Oh, damn, yeah.
And join you guys with some.
Well, let us know, man. If anybody wants to come out this time, we got a big party planned at the cottage, and then a big tailgate going on.
Yeah, let your people know if you know anybody heading out this way, of any of the Raider affiliates, Oklahoma, whatever, if they're heading out this way, tell them make sure they hit us up. So.
Yeah, definitely we'll pass that along to them and, have a few of them try to join you guys out there. Yeah. I love what you guys are doing out there with all that as well. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great, man. Between the Black Hole chapters out here and the booster clubs, I mean, we got 2 Black Hole chapters right in, the metro New York area, and then we got, several booster clubs, and everybody's working together. We're doing our own thing at the game for the Black Hole, but we're still promoting everybody else's events. And,
Yep.
It's one big family, man. Raider Nation is not,
right.
We're not competing with each other. We want to make sure we all help each other out.
Yeah.
And so back to your picnic. Give us the exact date, time, and location again, just so everybody...
That's going to be Saturday, August 17th from 12 to 8 p.m. Longview Lake, Shelter 14 in Kansas City, Missouri. Like I said, flyer detail and everything's out there on social media. Like I said, it's grown to, in my opinion, it's grown to the biggest Raider gathering outside of California, when the Raiders aren't in town.
That's awesome, man.
Great.
Yeah.
You gotta social media, like, video it and stuff, too. That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Well, you sent me some cool... You still doing the Chiefs Pinata?
Yeah. Yeah, let's believe we got something set up for that one as well. We'll shoot something out to you guys so you guys can check that out.
Cool. Nice.
That's
you
awesome.
Sent us some pictures last year, and we put them on our social media pages, so we look forward to doing it again this year, man.
Yeah, definitely we'll be doing that again. I know here in a couple of years, I don't know if it's 2021, 2022, the draft's actually going to be in Kansas City.
Nice.
So if that's something you guys are interested in, we're going to have something set up for that.
Oh, man.
Because you've seen the last couple of years, once those division rivals start announcing picks, there's a little shots at the team. So I'm ready to see what the Raiders got for that one.
Yeah. Well, hopefully by then we're gonna have a bunch of late round picks.
Yeah.
Not picking 32. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, exactly, man. So what are your thoughts on Hard Knocks and what's going on with the Raiders right now?
I gotta admit, I was a little skeptic having Hard Knocks come in. I'd rather it be closed doors, let them handle business, especially with what we got going on. But I get it. The NFL wants to get us on there before next year this year we make the playoffs, and then we're not eligible for Hard Knocks anymore. So they're trying to get us before it's too late.
Exactly.
Hey, it gets cold in Kansas City, right?
Yep.
Have you ever had frostbite? Because I know it gets cold here in New Jersey, and I never had frostbite. So I don't know about
Yeah,
California. I don't know about
that's
California,
something
man.
that caught me
But
by surprise.
I still think all that's. I still think most of this AB drama right now is just Hard Knocks ratings, man.
Yeah.
It's reality TV stuff. That dude's not going to quit playing football and give up that paycheck over a helmet.
And
Yeah.
and give up proving that he's like the best wide receiver in the
Yeah.
league.
He's going to put up a stink, but that's his right. So put up a stink. He's not going to win. NFL's going to win no matter what. But I'm not worried about it at all. And if he does quit, then hey, next man up, whatever.
Hey, maybe it is like a snake situation where they shed their skin. He's shedding the skin on his feet, ready to burn some defensive backfield.
Right?
There you go.
Yeah, maybe that's just getting rid of Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There you go, shedding that Pittsburgh stench on
Yeah.
him.
Exactly.
So
what do you got? I know you're not drinking yet, you said, but what do you got planned for today? Any beer consumption in your near future?
Yeah, I'm gonna head down to the liquor store right now after we get off this phone call. Matter of fact, so actually, keeping up with you guys in the other podcast. So what's something I should check out? I mean, granted, I might not be able to get anything that you guys have out there locally, but a couple ideas for me.
See if you can find something by Rogue Brewery in Oregon. They're pretty much nationwide.
Yeah, they're nationwide. And Tom's drinking one right now. What do you got,
I'm
Tom?
drinking one right now. It's called Out of Line. It's West Coast India Pale Ale. The Rogue makes really good beers.
yeah.
That you can't go wrong with a Rogue. So
You can find anything from Rogue, Left Hand.
yeah, Left
All
Hand.
them.
Yes.
Yeah, Left Hand Brewing.
Yeah, we gotta look into some Kansas City beers.
Yeah.
You got to let us know what are good beers from your area.
I'm actually looking at Boulevard Brewery from my house right now. They're pretty popular. So that's another thing. If you guys ever do come down, we can hit a brewery tour and check that out as well.
So you
We'll make a plan of it, man.
Yeah.
We'll do Fan Club Blitz and Inebriation.
so
Yeah,
you
exactly.
you live like across from a brewery, like you can see it from your house.
I could literally see it from the back of my house.
Do you have a
It's almost pretty close to the inside, or almost right outside downtown.
Do you have a room for rent? Do you have a room for rent? Because I don't mind leaving my wife and my child just to live next.
The couch is always open.
All
so
right,
let me know.
I'll pay. I'll pay.
Potts is close because I live behind a bar.
Yeah.
Plus, me and Tom are brewing beer today.
Yeah, we're
Actually,
brewing
Potts
beer
is
today.
helping.
Yeah,
So
Potts is helping. So.
Yeah. I can't complain though. I had 3 breweries open up in my town. So,
yeah,
I mean, I still have to drive from them. I can't see them from my house though.
yeah.
I'm jealous.
All right. Well, you got anything else you want to shout out to Raider Nation before we end the call?
I'm ready for the year already. I'm ready for preseason to be over with and to start hitting some heads.
Man, that's the best thing about Hard Knocks for me is I feel like football season started early because it ends right as the season begins, and it's as dopey as it is. It's way more fun than watching preseason games.
Yeah. Oh, Hard Knocks is way
We
more
get a
fun
little
than
extra
watching.
fix of Raider football. It's awesome.
Exactly, yeah. So I'll take it, man. And these guys are used to having cameras in their face all the time anyway, so I think they can handle it. I'm not too worried about it, But I'm not getting excited this year anyway, so just going to see what happens, man. Because we're going 16-0. That was my prediction.
Okay.
Dude, we just talked about before keeping our expectations low. Now he goes 16-0.
I'm just making a prediction. If it doesn't happen, I'm not going to, lose my mind. But
I really want to take the line though.
this is the best football team in the history of the NFL.
I want to take the line on us winning the AFC
I
West.
predict we
though.
win in Canada.
Okay.
How's that?
Chuck, I think it's like if you throw $100 down on us winning the AFC West, you get like 1,500 or something.
All right, I'll do it.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. The hell with the AFC West.
Yeah.
Raider Nation.
Yeah, I know.
All right, brother, man. We'll let's stay in touch because we want to get you back on before the Kansas City game, and let you guys promote your tailgate and everything else. So
Definitely will. Yeah, I got to get with you guys and get a couple of those stickers too.
yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
man.
Tell them how you get
Yeah,
it.
just
PayPal, Fan Club Blitz, Yahoo.com, PayPal, hit friends and family, and 2 for $8 sent to you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, man.
All right, guys.
All right,
Sounds
thanks.
good.
Thanks for being on the show, and this will be out, as soon as it's out of my control. So as soon as Murph puts it out, it'll be out.
It'll be out.
Sounds good.
All right, brother.
Cool.
All right, man.
I'll
Later
talk to
on.
you guys later. All right, Raiders.
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 All right. Second time we've had Kansas City Raider Nation on the show.
Yeah, Kansas City's got it going on.
They-
man.
He's listening to the other show, too.
Yeah,
What's
I
going
mean,
on there?
I don't know. We're that
Well,
popular.
apparently we're spreading a lot of knowledge around about beer. I mean,
Yeah.
for us to be in like Algiers or whatever, like
Algeria.
Algeria, like what are we telling
Listen,
them?
let me tell you something.
I know. But they do like beer out there.
Let me tell you something. Somebody started listening to our show in Algeria, and shortly after that, they passed a ban on face veils.
Okay.
I'm going to take credit for that.
No, why not?
So now the face veils are off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
How
we're breaking ground here.
How are you
breaking
supposed
ground.
to drink beer through Facebook?
Exactly.
That's right. I think we're breaking bear. I mean, we're going to be tearing down walls in other
Yeah.
countries and stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know.
We're
about
starting
that,
a
but-
revolution, man.
Yeah, we're gonna end wars,
Yeah.
famine. Inebriation's gonna
I
end
doubt we're gonna
famine.
end wars.
All right, no, wait.
might start
we're gonna
some.
start
We
wars.
might start some.
We're gonna start wars, but end famine.
There we go. Yeah, at least the people that don't have any food will be drunk.
Yeah, we'd be drunk.
We
They
can
won't
feed
care
them
if they don't eat.
feed them the spent grain.
Hey, everybody listening, make sure that you check out Kansas City Raider Nation
Yeah. Yes.
on all the social media pages.
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook,
That
Twitter.
picnic is sick. It's like
Yeah.
400 plus.
Yeah, did what 350 last year?
He's
Yeah.
talking about 100 extra, 100,
Yeah.
150 extra. That's like 400.
You
Nice,
know?
man. That grew, man. They, I mean,
Yeah.
They're the hub in the middle of the country.
Yeah,
I
You
think
know.
I think it's due to the fan club Blitz.
and
Yeah.
and you're in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Dude, how awesome is that?
Kansas. Hey, listen, Chiefs. I dare you to try and bring 350 Chiefs fans to Oakland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
Not at all.
And
The only time 350 Chiefs fans get together in Kansas City is game day.
that's right. Yeah,
So,
And look at this. They even have a bar that shuts down for them.
Yeah.
It's
In
just
Kansas.
in Kansas City. It's just Raider fans are allowed
Yeah.
there.
that's cool.
yeah, it's killer.
What are the odds? Well, like, how do you get that?
Well,
But
You know.
they get enough there.
sure.
Yeah, they're loyal.
Yeah.
You know, these other guys. What do they come in once a week?
Well,
No thanks.
we don't need to shut down the cottage. We just tell people to get the hell out of our area. And we,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got
we're like, oh, sorry,
We got
we'll
1/3 of it.
I like having all the other knuckleheads come in.
I like
Yeah,
it too.
'cause it-
They like it too.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a
They
good
love it.
banter. It's a
Yes.
good banter back. And
I
forth.
think
Yeah.
people like to go there
Just
just
around-
because we're there.
Yeah, and to yell stuff at us from
Yeah.
the other side of the bar.
They love it though. You know, they walk
Yeah.
in. There's nobody disrespects our stuff either.
No.
Nobody touches our flags.
Nope.
Nobody.
Nope.
I mean, they know better.
Yeah.
But you know,
It's funny when one of us give a little shut up to them across the bar, and they're just like they raise their
you know,
drink
but
to us. It's like, all right.
but the cool thing about having fans from other teams in there is because I've met people
Yeah.
when they meet other Raiders fans. They're like, "Oh, you got to go to this place, man!"
Yeah.
Like, and they tell them about us.
Yeah.
And you know, it's cool.
Yeah.
And I think, hey, I'm looking forward to this season.
Sure.
Man.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
wait
it's
for
gonna be nice.
September.
So,
I just can't wait to see everybody, hang out with everybody,
Yep.
yeah,
get mad with everybody.
man, I would love to go out to Kansas City. I gotta talk to my son and see his schedule's so screwy. But if he's gonna be around for that Kansas City game, that would be a blast.
I've been to Kansas City once.
Yeah, but you didn't go to Arrowhead.
No, I didn't go to Arrowhead. It wasn't around football season.
Yeah,
It was
so
in
that's
summer.
what I mean. I don't want to go to Kansas City just to go to
I mean,
Kansas City.
No, I
but-
was out in.
Well, that's not true. I would love. I like traveling and seeing new places. I
You
haven't
don't-
seen Kansas City.
You
so-
don't eat barbecue, but the barbecue's amazing out there.
That's why.
Oh,
I would
I'm
go.
sure.
That's
Yeah.
why I would go. You know,
Yeah.
beer, barbecue.
I'd probably eat some there.
I bet you they really would slap somebody though that drank a cucumber beer though.
I'm sure
Or
they
made,
would.
or made
At
it.
least at a barbecue place.
Because if we probably told like Kansas City fans that there's a Kansas City bar and they make
Oh,
cucumber
we've
beer.
told him. He Eddie, makes cracks on that all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even when he was on the show last time, he was like, "Hey, we don't drink cucumber beers out here.
Yeah,
I'm quite certain if you walked into a barbecue joint that served beer and said, "Do you have this cucumber saison?" they would laugh you out the door.
Yeah. Well, the guys from
while pelting you with rib bones.
Well, the guys from Kansas City in New York like it.
Louis,
They're like, they can stay in New York.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're New York. They're New York hipsters.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
I just like ripping any chance
I
can
can't
get on
wait.
those
I
guys.
can't wait until we beat them. And we're gonna send a gift package to those guys
Okay.
in Queens.
Well, we're definitely sending a care package to them in Queens if we sweep them.
Oh yeah,
That's definitely gonna happen.
we sweep them. We're showing up.
yeah. And we're definitely gonna
we're
sing
gonna-
Christmas
and-
carols
and-
to these people up
Yes.
the road.
Yes.
With the
we
Chiefs
sweep them.
flag.
Yeah.
We're gonna force Fitz to drink for like a week and a half straight, and then bring him there.
There's no
Yeah.
force in that though.
No, you don't have to
Yeah,
force
we
it.
don't have to force him.
We
but-
got to tell them to take vacation, Fitz.
Yeah. Take your vacation, go on a bender, and then we're driving you to Queens,
Yeah.
and you can continue.
Well, he
there.
works for a school now, so they get weeks off at a time. So
exactly.
we'll sort that out.
To fit alcohol, beer, and making fun of Kansas City
And
Chiefs
not
fans.
going to work.
And not going
Yeah,
to work. I think
he's
I'll-
down for
I think-
all those
I think
things.
I'll fit it in.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I don't think you're going to twist his arm much.
Let's
He'll
take
go on
a
a bender and still work. So it doesn't matter.
let's take a break and check the mash.
Okay, cool.
Things we're really excited about, and obviously we have some things to clean up. But 2 really good days. Compliment the Rams and their staff and their players, and our players and coaches did a good job. We had one scuffle that was uncalled for, but I thought for the most part our players played hard, and we got a lot of work done.
It's been 2 days, obviously, with the joint practices. I guess what's your main takeaway from your guys? What did you learn most about what's been going on the last 2 days?
We're a better team. We've gotten better. That doesn't mean much in terms of win and loss, but we're getting better.
Well, here we are, Fan
we
Club
are, we're
Blitz.
back.
Talked to Eddie.
Talk to Eddie.
Reached out to JT. I didn't want to give Tom his response until Tom was on mic.
Oh, okay.
He's from Staten Island,
Yeah.
so they're having some big Mets party right now.
Ah, Jesus. Well, hey.
They're
good for
winning.
the Met-
They're
good
winning.
for the Mets fans. Great. I love yous. Win. Subway Series. Great for the city. Energy. I remember 2000. The city was alive, man. I went to 3 games. The other ones I didn't go to, we went into the city anyway and hung out. And
Yeah,
I'm telling you, great vibe. Party was
Sure,
great.
man.
Everything was, the city was alive. Man.
yeah.
So good for the Mets, man.
So JT and his crew are partying.
Nice. Good
They're
for
having
them.
a Mets party thing.
Good for them.
So
This Yankee fans salute you, brother.
can't get him on the show, but we'll get him on during
Yeah.
the week. We'll do an interview
Yeah.
and we'll have him on next time.
Well, if he's rolling with the Mets, might be
It's
a while.
it's he wants to do it during the week sometime.
that's
It's
cool.
that's easy for us, man.
Yeah.
It's Raider season again, so the
Yeah.
Blitz can come back every
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, exactly. We have stuff to do.
Yeah.
Christ, this freaking, oh my God.
Yeah, we are
Sorry, I didn't mean to
drinking.
swear, but oh my God.
Did you swear? I don't think you did.
No,
Christ, I don't know.
No, I think that's
Murph
okay.
might
is
cut
a
that out.
swear?
I don't know. Murph
That's
might
not a
cut
Yeah,
swear.
my mom's been swearing for like 90 years.
But oh
This-
my God, Fitz gonna be mad
this-
about this one. Holy.
We are drinking. If you listen to Inebriation, you'll know that I stopped at a brewery in Gainesville, Florida, on my way back from Orlando,
Did you try this?
and
Oh,
there's
man.
some in there still for you.
Okay.
Still some in the can.
Okay.
I picked up 4 crowlers.
Honestly, I'm drinking a High Life.
Yeah,
John's enjoying the high life.
champagne and beers.
Well, he's enjoying the high life no matter what when he's not
You know,
drinking the high life.
I'm. This is Black Adder Brewing Company in Gainesville, Florida. We've tried 4 of their beers. We tried 3 on Inebriation.
The 3 I was in on yesterday were outstanding.
Knocked out of the park,
Were
man.
outstanding.
I like Hefeweizens, but I find that most of them that I get in America
They have a different.
aren't
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes they hit them out of the park.
Yes.
This is probably the best American Hefeweizen I think I've ever tasted.
Oh my God, man.
This is a good beer, man. What's it called?
Better
Where's
than
do they have a
Romsey?
name
Let
on
me
the can?
Hold on, I'll be right
Better
back.
than
I'll be right
Romstein?
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's saying a lot.
This is good, man.
That's saying a lot.
This is good.
Because Rammstein sets the standards for beers like that.
You know, these guys are a microbrewery in Gainesville. They don't distribute. You can't get their beers anywhere else other than walking in the door and buying their beers there. They don't distribute locally. They don't but it is, man, this is amazing.
It's called My Blondest Friends.
My blondest friends.
Hello, my blondest friends.
Yeah.
Hefeweizen, man, 5% ABV.
This is a summer ale.
Yeah.
Love the logo too.
Oh yeah, no, they're great. So shout out to Blackadder Brewing Company, Gainesville, Florida. You're getting tagged. You were featured on 2 podcasts.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Wow, I'm like, it's hard to. Impress
It's kind of I'm kind of blown away by this.
With
beer.
a Hefeweizen, it's hard to get me like going on a Hefeweizen because I need a really good Hefeweizen to actually be like, all right, this is really good. You know, like. Yeah. Because there are really terrible ones out there, and people don't know how to make them right. And from that first sip, and then you breathed in after it, it was like, wow.
Murph, before you come up to Jersey, take a slight detour down to Gainesville and pick us up a few more cans from.
Is Murph coming?
Grab whatever you want.
He's not coming to the game, but him and Mosh want to come to Jersey this season at some point.
They gotta. We need them there.
They want to go gamble with me. And they want to come hang out at the cottage.
Cool.
So
of course they want to go gambling.
I told them you're
not gambling.
Well, I told them you're going to be gambling with Laura because I'm going to be playing poker.
Yeah, you play poker. You don't gamble.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to play poker tonight.
Yes, you are. I'm sure I'll get pictures and I'll get everything. Like
if I'm doing good.
If you're doing good, I'm in it. Like, and then it'll be all the way up to like midnight, and then I hear the words. I'm out.
Yeah.
But I still made a couple hundred.
I still made money. Yeah. It's okay.
Yes.
But you want to be in the big money round.
Yeah. So we got another Raiders preseason game coming up on Thursday.
Yeah, that's with the Cardinals.
Is that still a football team?
The Cardinals?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well,
they got a dude.
That's like that's Monster Mash Ken's second favorite football team.
Yeah, they got.
Okay. Whoa!
Yeah.
You cannot be a Raiders fan and say I have a second favorite.
I'm telling you. I know.
I shook my head when he said it, and I said, "Don't go saying that live because I don't like it." But
I know.
No,
you still haven't corrected him on the show when he says the 3 Jersey boys are back.
To him,
you got to do it on the show. You got to go. No, the 3 other Jersey guys are back.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do because I said before. I go, well, there's really technically only one Jersey guy.
Yeah, and there's already a podcast of 3 Jersey guys.
Yeah.
I'm completely offended.
Actually, 5 Jersey guys. We got Mackie, we got you, we got Fitz.
Yeah, we got.
I'm offended.
Second favorite football team.
I don't know how we can.
Come on.
I hate
that.
I hate.
And if you're gonna have a second favorite football team, it's the Cardinals.
Really?
I mean. He's a big fan of what's his name? I don't know.
What? Kevin Hart, the midget, the quarterback.
No.
What do you want?
I don't know. He likes one of the guys. I don't know. I don't know what his story is. He's a Raiders fan, though. I'm just busting your balls, Ken.
In the garage where we all watch football, and I watched Raiders games over there. There was all kinds of fans. Beginning of the year, we took dark horse picks. I always picked the Billies. Only because they were in New York because everybody else took the Jets and Giants.
Yeah,
so
right.
I took the Billies. I was like, so that's about as close as coming to a second football team I ever came to, and that was only because I just took them every year and threw my $5.
The only time I ever had a second favorite football team,
but I never watched them. I was just like, Billies win.
The only time in recent memory that I rooted for another football team was when the Seahawks played the Donkeys in the Super Bowl. And I was like, all in.
Yes, exactly, yes.
Let's go, Sea Chickens.
Yeah.
And it was even hard for me to do that too because
it wasn't for me because it was the Donkeys. It was super easy.
Yeah, it was Denver.
Yeah.
The Seahawks mean nothing to us.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah. They're not in the division anymore. Yeah.
It was easy for me.
But it's I hate the Donkeys.
Hey, you know what? Before we go, we got a voicemail.
Okay, cool.
Hey guys, this is Central Valley Raider
all right,
calling you at again. Obviously, the Central Valley of California.
I like
Heard your
I'm
last
familiar
show,
with it.
and I'm thinking about attending that New York game. Well, let me take that back.
Yes.
I believe you guys said going to New Jersey.
That's right.
So that would be the question. I really appreciated that you guys were giving, us Raider brothers and sisters the information on how to come in. Don't come into New York, come into New Jersey. I mean, that stuff's important information. So on the next podcast, maybe if you can get a little bit more in depth,
Okay.
Just where do we fly in if we're interested? Do you, I don't know how I would say it. Do you recommend some place to stay? I think you stated some place. You guys, I'm assuming you guys are outside, which we would call like the boondocks outside of the city limits.
Yes, we are.
Very much so.
Uh-oh.
Now we lost him.
Jiggle the wires.
Just hit play again.
Hey, guys.
I don't know what happened.
Just where do we fly in if we're interested?
Pick it up there.
I don't know how I would say it. Do you recommend some place to stay? I think you stated some place. You guys, I'm assuming you guys are outside, which we would call like the boondocks outside of the city limits, I guess. So, yeah, just fill us in. Love the show, man. What am I drinking right now? I'm drinking a little Modelo with some Clamato. Clamato is like a clam juice here in California. We call them red beers or micheladas. And at different areas, they make them differently. So this, you pour pretty much just the beer, the Modelo, and you pour the Clamato juice, put a little pepper, a little Tabasco sauce, get a little kick. It's a good little summer drink. So that's what I'm sipping on, man. Other than that, keep up the great work, guys, and that's all I got. Central Valley Raider out.
Don't get Tom started with Tabasco.
No, I don't care. Tabasco has its application.
Yeah, and a michelada is a good application for Tabasco.
That's where it belongs. Yes.
So, Central Valley Raider. Hey, man, I know
you're flying in out here at Newark.
Newark, or I'm going to give you a little bit of a secret, man. Every once in a while, take a look. There's a couple of unknown airports by us. One of them was taken over by the Port Authority because they're trying to cut back on congestion at the three major airports, which are JFK, LaGuardia, and Newark.
Yeah.
So every once in a while, you can find yourself a cheap flight to a place called Stewart in Newburgh, New York.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Which is very close to everything.
Yes.
It's close to New York. It's close to New Jersey. Super close to us.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you can get a flight in there, in and out, for very cheap. Not all the time, but it's worth looking into.
Yeah, check that out.
The other one worth looking into is LVI, which is Lehigh Valley International Airport.
Yeah, Bethlehem, Allentown.
Yep, which is, also you can find cheap flights. You might have to have a layover somewhere.
Yeah.
But, if you're budget friendly,
it might save you a couple.
I would look into those.
Yeah.
Otherwise, fly into Newark.
Yeah. As far as looking for hotels.
Yeah.
First place I would suggest is probably the Parsippany area.
Sure.
Because there's a...
Unless you want to come hang out with the New Jersey chapter of Black Hole at our party the night before and ride the bus to and from the game with us, you might want to look into some of the hotels out in our area.
Okay, yes. We don't have too many, but there's a Holiday Inn Express in Newton.
That's right.
Which is probably about, 10 minutes west of us.
There's a Days Inn that's been completely remodeled right in McAfee, New Jersey, which is
that's like
10 minutes.
That's 5 minutes from the cottage.
Yep.
You have, I would guess, Mount Arlington Sheridan. That's probably about 25 minutes, a half an hour.
If you want to spend some coin.
Yeah, well.
You've got Crystal Springs.
Yeah, you could stay at Crystal Springs. You could stay at Mountain Creek.
Mountain Creek, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are all right by us.
Yeah, there's a place called the Appalachian Motel.
Which is probably budget friendly.
Yeah, that's a mom and pop place. Very nice place.
Yeah.
People do a very nice job. I mean, it's popular with hikers, everything.
I'll say this. If you're going to look into any of the places near us, all right, look into them now
Yeah.
because come November,
It's ski
it's
season.
possibly ski season.
Possibly ski season, yes, but definitely mountain biking season,
Yes.
Yeah.
which is big in this area.
So, but if you want to be closer to the city, then I would look into the Parsippany area.
Yeah.
Yes.
You-
Yeah, and the Parsippany area, it's right along the main corridor, Route 80 that heads in
Right.
to New York over to GWB. From there, you can get anywhere.
Yeah, and there's
And it's right there.
and there's local trains and buses that are
Yes,
real easy to
yes.
get into Manhattan.
Yeah.
And don't just think about our events. There's also, Silver and Black Empire are going to be hosting multiple events in Manhattan. So if
Yeah.
you want to go, we understand if you've never been out here, we want you to go to New York.
Yes.
We want you to see New York.
Sure. Yeah. Experience.
We're-
Spend a day in the city.
We're just telling you, don't book a hotel room.
Yeah.
there.
Don't stay there.
Yeah.
You know.
It's going to
Yeah.
take you longer to get to the game.
Yeah.
Plus, you're going to be spending a ridiculous amount of money just to sleep there.
Yeah.
And you, unfortunately, this might be foreign to some of you guys in California, but if you book a room in New York, you better call them before you book it and make sure there's a bathroom in your room.
Yeah.
Because these are all, European style old school hotels,
Yeah.
man.
Except the modernized ones.
Right,
But,
but-
you're spending big time bucks for them.
And you're spending big time bucks for any of them.
Yeah,
Especially
exactly. Yeah.
around Thanksgiving, around
Yeah,
that's when
yeah,
that's when all the Europeans come over to go
Yes.
shopping for Christmas.
Yes.
Because
That
it's cheaper
weekend,
here.
They will be here.
Yep.
So,
So we you've heard our recommendations, man.
also, do not check in Airbnb. Check Airbnbs for, anywhere. Look on a map, follow Route 80. Check Airbnbs in North Jersey.
Yeah.
Out by us, around the hotels where we mentioned, there is condos and townhouses on a ski slope.
Sure.
A lot of them are Airbnbs.
Yep.
You might be able to get one for, 2 nights, probably fairly cheap.
Especially if you book them now,
Yeah, especially if you book it now.
or you can wait
Yeah.
and take that gamble that we're going to have a mild winter.
Yeah.
And then those people are really going to be letting those places go cheap. But
Yeah.
that's a gamble.
Yeah,
There's
that
no
is.
guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Also,
But
if
yeah,
you-
look into Airbnb. That's another good option.
yeah.
if you want to do
you
everything,
can always type in, they'll ask you, I think there's an option on there. So, where are you going? You could put in, MetLife Stadium.
Yep.
And then they'll say, okay, 25-mile radius, 50-mile radius.
And and it all depends on what you want to do when you're out here.
Exactly.
but yeah, but
We're going to be partying, but we understand people don't necessarily want to come out to the boondocks, as you
No.
put it.
No.
But come on out, man, because you can have fun with us.
Technically, we are the Boondocks, but when you realize how close we are
To everything.
to Manhattan, you'd be like, wow, the Boondocks are really close to Manhattan.
Yeah.
yeah,
We're also like
Closer than people in this country would ever imagine.
the guys who live
Yeah.
in Staten Island, New York,
Yeah.
that are going to the game in a bus.
Yeah.
Well, we're going from here in a bus.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, it's going to take us less time to get there
Yeah, than
than it
that.
is them.
Yes.
And it's we're on a weekend, we're
Yeah.
25 minutes from the stadium.
Yes.
So, and we're partying the night before.
Yeah.
And then when the bus lets off, back at the cottage, we don't have anything planned,
No.
but we can party.
but everybody's welcome to hang out.
Sure.
It's going to depend on the results of the game.
Yeah. I think everybody will still hang out.
Yeah.
So.
Hey,
but,
it'd be early enough,
yeah.
and we all could be.
Yeah, and you're not going to find any better hospitality
No.
than
No.
with the Irish Cottage and with the New
No.
Jersey chapter of the Black
No,
Hole.
the cottage treats Raiders fans very well.
Yeah, and details on the tailgate are, we said them earlier in the show,
Yeah.
but tailgate is most likely going to be in Lot L, where that's subject
Yeah.
to change,
Subject to change, yes.
but it's free,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to have Jersey breakfast. We're going to have Staten Island pasta.
Yeah.
Italian food.
You guys are going to go back to California. we're not going to feed you tacos out here because
Nah,
we ain't going to be able to do it right.
You're not
No, we
getting
want to feed you Californians. We want to feed you.
We're going to feed you some East Coast food,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, we're gonna feed
so
you
you
some
get
pizza,
now
some-
you're getting baked ziti
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Staten Island, and you're getting
Jersey breakfast.
Jersey
yeah.
breakfast,
Yeah.
and you're getting more beer than you can imagine,
Yes.
sodas, waters, and Central Valley Raider. I'm from Salinas, brother.
Yeah. Chuck knows where you are.
I can. I'll have some micheladas for you.
Sure. Chuck's made them here before.
Yeah.
I've been teaching the boys about the
Yep.
the michelada.
Yes.
So
Yep.
I'll hook you up.
You made them at the last tailgate.
I met him at my last tailgate
They were
too.
tasty.
Yeah.
Californians were lining up for him.
Yeah.
Everybody else was like, "What the hell's that?"
Also, Central Valley Raider. If you don't have tickets yet, hit us up for that too.
Yep.
Fan Club Blitz at yahoo.com.
$65
Hey.
each to sit with 76 Raider
Yeah,
fans.
PayPal that.
It's
$65
upper
a
tier,
piece.
but you're sitting with
Yeah.
founding members of the Black Hole.
Yeah.
You're sitting with Kenny and Che.
Yeah.
You're sitting with us. You're sitting with 76 Raider fans. Who cares? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're sitting with us, Kenny and Che. We're not. No, yeah, we're
Yeah.
just idiot Raider fans
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have a blast,
Yeah,
man.
you don't have tickets, hit that up.
Yep.
You know.
There's no fees on top of that.
Yeah.
$65 flat.
Yep.
And they are upper tier, but who
Yeah,
cares?
friends and family option,
The,
please.
the Super Bowl was at that stadium.
Yeah.
There's not a bad seat in that
no,
stadium.
there's not.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't care that
Either
it's up-
version.
Yeah.
What I say to everybody who's like, "Oh, well, I want to get my tickets way down front. I want to spend I was like, I am not spending $280 on it. I'd rather spend 65 and sit with like 70 Raider fans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So those are the details, brother. And you can always call us, email us,
Yes.
fanclubbliss@yahoo.com. You got the number, 732-798-0257.
Yeah. You can hit us up on Instagram,
Yep.
Facebook, Twitter.
Yep.
So,
And
We're out there in the Twitter sphere.
we are, man. And I think it's time to end the show, man.
yes. I think we've thrown everything out there. We
I
need to throw out.
got, we got beer to brew.
Yeah.
I
So
can smell it. It's coming through the door.
any closing statements?
No?
No, not really.
Hey, AB, wear a pair of socks.
Well, yeah, wear socks next time when you go to the cryo.
Yeah, wear socks.
What? I guess he was watching too much Demolition Man. You know, he's getting frozen and stuff. You see, I caught myself there.
You did. You caught yourself.
See,
I had no idea he lived up in Mammoth, where it's cold and snowy.
yeah.
Yes. Our number is 732.
Hey, that's Tom.
It's Tom talking.
How's that happen?
Yeah.
Look,
Okay,
even
later,
Fitz.
skaters.
Fitz is
Yeah.
there?
All right, this is Tom. I guess we're going to be wrapping up our show here. If you have any questions for me,
supposed to
or
take
you want to
this
call in and talk about anything you want on the Raider Fan Club Blitz, our number is 732-798-0257. Feel free. Ask me about Mr. Skittles. I love
The
Mr.
guy don't even
Skittles.
play for the team anymore. I don't
We're
care.
also going to give a shout out to the Irish Cottage, our home base.
I
They
like
are
that he yelled at the
located
lady.
602
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it was much
Franklin,
needed.
New Jersey.
Is there a man
Their
here?
number is 973-827-0090.
I would have yelled at little cutes, too.
And, give us a call. Let us know what you think. Questions, comments, anything you want to say. Feel free. Talk to you next week. Bye.
Yeah, I think you wanted a, you wanted a black one. Okay. Right, now we got microphone issues.
Okay.
We're having all kinds of fun tonight.
Jiggle the wires.
Jiggle the wires.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Later.